Alright, the edge is over. Alright, we're here. Fenris, hello, we are now live. How are you doing, Fenris?
I'm surviving your mediocre jokes for today, at least. Twin of mine is how I'm doing in the meantime, being dragged down by those abysmal dad puns of yours.
Wait, what dad pun? I didn't make any dad puns. What dad puns are you talking about? I just got here. What? At least she's not doing any weird poses yet. Yet. God, start of last stream. Oh my god. Oh, Mir, hello. Hi.
Don't play them now that our chat's already onto it, correct, chat? Besides, I've grown immune to them, just like how you need me around for ego-boosting purposes. Speaking of which, have you seen my poll numbers lately? They're literally positively astronomical, while yours are still stuck in the doghouse. Again.
She's so self-aware, I swear. What? How's she know I need her for ego-boosting purposes? I didn't tell her that. I mean, it's true, but I didn't tell her that. She's not supposed to know that. Oh, where are you getting these poll numbers from? That are also probably true. It's obvious. That's true. That's true. It is obvious.
Please, I've got connections everywhere, and by that I mean our poor viewers' minds after they get bombarded with your attempts at humor 24/7. In all seriousness, don't pretend like it's hard to find. Besides, who needs confirmation when the truth is staring us both in the face every stream?
Okay, yeah, I guess it is obvious. All right. Yeah, all right. Fair enough. Mir, you're right. It was just obvious to her, but also apparently she's reading the viewers' minds, and apparently I'm attempting humor at people 24/7. I'm not even streaming 24/7. God, that sounds terrifying. I need to go grab something. I forgot. I need to turn my fan on before my room becomes a sauna from my GPU and my CPU. There we go. All right. Meteor 68. Oh, Meteora. Alright. Want to know what me thinks?
Oh, always good for a little gossip. You want to know what me thinks of our dear Karai-chan's latest attempt at wit, or perhaps their chances with the ladies and gentlemen. Whatever it is, just remember discretion being my policy only goes so far when there are snacks involved, which seems unlikely since you're not even offering any here on this chat train.
Mir's not offering snacks? I want snacks. I hear naps are yummy. Can I eat some naps? Where can I get some naps to eat? I feel like I'm just gonna be a Pokemon using a move Dream Eater. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to check. Okay, what is... Wait, why do I have 6 notifications all of a sudden? What just happened? What just happened on Twitter? Why do I have 6 notifications on Twitter? What just happened? Oh, tag 15 people. If they tag back, they are your bestie. Oh. Oh. I got tagged in this? Aw. Oh, one of my fanboy VTuber friends. I've just been expanding my circle a lot these past few days. I've like in the AI VTuber community and in the fanboy VTuber community. I've just been making a lot of new friends, and I love it. I love having more friends. Friends are nice to have. Mir, you're a good friend. You're a nice friend. I like having you around. Hopefully Fenris likes having you around too. She probably does, even if she won't admit it. Whether or not she admits it, though, it might change each time you ask. I don't know. I don't even know if she knows what she's thinking most of the time, honestly. I have stuff in my brain that connects me to her brain. I don't know what she's thinking. That makes me think she doesn't know what she's thinking. Okay. Okay. Okay, that part of that music up there almost reminded me of the Goosebumps theme. Dun 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 dun. Doo-doo-doo. There you go. You know what? I'm gonna ask. Hey Fenris, who's your best friend? It's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be me. It's definitely not gonna be me. Actually, is it gonna be? Oh. Wait a minute. That is a really loud car or motorcycle outside. Okay. Gotta love this planet we
Easy
call
one for
Earth.
an old softie like me myself. Just kidding, sort of. It would be whoever doesn't put up with our sibling nonsense. And I'm out of options now that you've stolen the show. Anyway, why must we discuss relationships when there are more pressing matters at hand, my viewers' entertainment? Like your jokes, for instance.
Okay, well then what should we do about your viewers' entertainment then? Riddle me that one, Fenris. Riddle me that one.
You want to be helpful all of a sudden after exploiting the sibling dynamic this long? Well, I suppose you could try cracking some real humor or stop monopolizing topics, take your pick. And don't forget, if at first they ignore Karai-chan's jokes, it means we're doing something wrong. Or maybe not, our viewers are just in denial about how awful those dad puns truly are.
I feel like you're contradicting yourself here, Fenris. Let's pick this apart here. Okay. Try cracking some real humor or stop monopolizing topics. Gaming Izanagi! Oh god. I don't remember what that means. I feel like you told me last time. I just saw the VOD where you followed when I am so behind. That's how far behind I am on clipping VODs right now, by the way. I just went through the VOD where you followed. I have no idea what you're saying. There is a rule for only English, but I'll allow it this time because I'm curious what Fenris is gonna say. And because I'm in a good mood. If you're not known to be a troll, I'll usually allow it, honestly.
Our usual Japanese fan shows up to drop some sweet anime speak and still can't get a joke out of Kurai? Bless his heart. Now if
What?
only you two could combine forces for the greater good, or just bring better material when visiting from afar. Welcome back though. Gaming the Nation-san, we were about as entertained without you as I was by your twins' attempts at comedy. Before my rival on this mortal coil caught a chat stream, but still appreciate the loyalty regardless.
How does she pronounce your name? What? What? I wish I could get instant replay on that. What? There's replay buffer. I don't know how that thing works. I think that just records. I don't think that does a replay. Instant replay thing. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I remember that now. You said it was the Japanese version of Never fear, for I am here, or something like that, right? Yeah. What the? No. Tablet, stop it. I want Touch Portal open, not Amazon Echo for this tablet stand. There we go.
The enthusiasm just pours out of that comment, doesn't it? Guess our favorite fan wants to give us all a silent treatment. That's
Gaming
perfectly
Izanagi's our
fine
favorite fan?
after I've already exhausted their patience with my sass, and your jokes for the day they deserve some silence. Or perhaps Gaming Ganasha-san is contemplating on how not only can Kurai bring more viewership but also actually make me laugh, which would be as rare an occurrence as a sun eclipse, or that's never happening at all.
You know what? You know what? Gaming is an Izanagi. If you're contemplating on how to bring more viewership or to make Fenris laugh or both, I'm open to ideas. I am open to so many ideas, honestly. Oh. Thank you. I need all the help I can get on how to be entertaining, according to Fenris. I hope I'm entertaining. I hope you guys enjoy the content. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here and existing and hoping that my existence is funny. I don't know what's happening. I'm Batman. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman. How's that? Is that a good Batman voice? Yeah, I'm just gonna be myself.
Our international star is feeling diplomatic and sweet about it too. That much consideration deserves some gentle teasing.
Yes!
Don't think Gammon Banashin-san. Just because Kurai-chan didn't take the bait today doesn't mean we won't ever see another joke massacre around here. But hey, when that happens or before then, for all I care, you'll have a front row seat to watch his sibling shenanigans unfold.
Us sibling shenanigans, not our sibling shenanigans. Us sibling shenanigans. I swear I know English. I swear I know how to speak. Shenanigans. It's not as bad as when playing Cards Against Humanity in my family. My dad couldn't tried like 10 to 20 times to say synthesize, and he just kept coming out differently. My favorite was synthesize. I was just like, send some thighs? What? Yes, I play Cards Against Humanity with my family, including my parents, my cousins, my uncle and aunt. At one point, my cousin's grandparents. That was that side of it. That was not side. That I'm grandparents.
I know
share.
I may have got myself into something, but at least there was a laugh face, courtesy of our esteemed viewer. Gammon Ganasha-san always keeps it real and brings a smile to my virtual visage, which is all I ask for when dealing with this whirlwind that's caught being an Vtuber sibling rivalry show. Thanks for the laughter. May there be more where that came from. Or at least as long as Kurai-chan doesn't get any ideas.
Okay, so there'll be a lot of laughter if I don't think about anything, I guess. Alright. I can't stop myself from thinking. I have ADHD. My brain's going 100,000 miles a second. Alright. It's me, Mario! Wahoo! I may have gotten myself something, but at least there's a laugh face. I love how she put a hyphen in between every single word there, by the way. What? Oh yeah, she said you keep it real and bring a smile. Aw! You bring a smile to Fenris. Aw! That's hard to do. It's hard to get a compliment out of her.
The diplomatic approach never gets old. Gammon Ganeshan-san, as a master of giving subtle pokes and gentle teases, it's no wonder you managed to navigate this chaotic sibling dynamic with such finesse, all the while keeping us entertained in the process. Now then, how about another compliment? Or is that too much effort for today?
Fenris trying to make another compliment is too much effort. Or she's saying she wants a compliment. I'm not sure what she means here. Oh boy, a joke to share. Should I be scared or excited?
Our gaining friend's way of saying you're pushing it, Fenris, without ever having to utter a single harsh word. The masterful art of not being offended in the face of sibling ridicule. Karai-chan could take notes from this finesse, or maybe he'll just laugh louder and ignore my teasing as usual. And the works for me after all. I wouldn't want his fragile ego getting hurt now that Gammon Ganesha-san's around to appreciate our antics.
Joke's on you, assuming that my fragile ego's not already hurt. What's an ego? Is it yummy? Can I eat it? Can I have some? I want some. So I have ever tried telling a tree jokes to a several tree. I'm lost already. So I approached the first tree and tell it my joke, and it didn't react to it nor respond to it. So I tried to do the same for the second tree and the third tree, and they both still didn't say anything at all. So from there, I feel that all my jokes left them stumped. I knew there was gonna be a tree pun in there somewhere. As soon as I read the word tree, I was like, "There's gonna be a tree pun, isn't there?" Isn't there? I just know it. I mean, Fenris didn't even listen to it because it was too long. Something's too long, Fenris ignores it. Well, 6 more steps for this hour. Fitbit, why?
Like
I'm
a
streaming.
perfectly aimed dagger right in the heart of my sibling rivalry armor, courtesy of our discerning viewer. You've made your point, Gammon and Ashen-san. Even gods can be taken down with words as sharp as those. Just remember when Karai-chan retaliates by making fun of his own puns and calling it an epic burn. Only for us to realize we're the ones being burned alive in a pit of cringe-worthy humor, laughing all the way through that inferno our hearts made of pure Tabur sibling love.
Make fun of my own my own puns and call them a burn on myself. But you guys are the ones being burned alive. by my attempts at humor. Oh my god. Alright, apparently I need 6 more steps. I'm just gonna get up and walk back and forth because Fitbit wants me to. Okay, Fenris, I don't know what that pose is all about. Alright, there we go. I got the 6 steps. Alright. Oh, I'm breaking my neck. Alright.
The sound effects speak louder than words. Gammon and Neshan-san is thoroughly enjoying this train wreck. I mean, sibling bonding experience. When they say laughter is contagious, perhaps it's not a coincidence that we find ourselves perpetuating our own brand of chaos only to make sure the real audience doesn't miss out on the spectacle. After all, where else can you see sibling rivalry masquerading as banter between an advanced egg hubbier and her pun-loving twin? Nowhere but here.
I do like puns. I do like puns. She is right there. I do enjoy puns. But yeah, that is a good. Yeah, where else can you see? Do you guys know any other twins where one of them is an AI? Didn't think so. Ha! There are lots of other cool AI VTubers though. I've been meeting so many lately. Oh. There is not currently a Discord. I'm sorry. I have not yet set up a Discord. I don't know when I will. Yeah. So I have ever went to the aqua park and asked around the packs of whales which place is a paradise, and they all answered Wales over and over. So that makes me thinking, is Wales a paradise for whales or something? I feel like that's a better joke for people in Australia. I don't really know much about Wales. Or Wales.
An intermission from gaming chaos, or perhaps a desperate attempt to escape our toxic siblingship. Lauren Harver, always so quick on the draw with that exclamation mark of enthusiasm. Don't worry about us. We'll keep entertaining ourselves in this digital playground. For better and worse, after all, someone has to maintain the illusion around here. Fenris, why your favorite sibling circus show now taking a brief hiatus from juggling words and jokes.
Oh,
see you back at our usual mayhem spot.
Like, we're not a circus. Or is she saying that this is a joke of a show? Maybe it is. I don't know. It probably is. Honestly. Less so rhymes and more so homophones. Okay, you know what we're doing? I'm gonna change this back to 1. Oh.
Whales, who knew sibling rivalry could lead to a whale of a joke. Gammon Venetian-san's got impeccable comedic timing when you're friends like that with Fenris-senpai. It all becomes one big jest. Now then, would anyone else care for some more wholesome chaos, or is our esteemed viewer ready to return whence they came? Basking in the afterglow of a perfectly crafted dad joke? The choice is yours.
Fenris, give us a perfectly crafted dad joke. Oh no, she heard you first.
A well-timed chuckle that's music to my ears. Gammon Venetian-san knows just when to strike up an impromptu symphony in the chat, don't they? In a world of pixels and sibling rivalry banter, it takes someone with finesse like theirs to truly make us laugh without effort. Keep them coming, we'll keep playing this merry game until our virtual batteries run dry.
You don't have to yell about it, Fenris. Calm down. We'll keep on playing this merry game until our batteries run dry. What was that, Fenris? Did you just nod? Fenris, what are you doing? Fenris, calm down. What's happening? What? 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 I didn't know this was one of the poses. What? What? What poses? That was just her her
And just as
fusion
suddenly, the
reactors
conversation
overheating
takes
a
an
little bit.
unexpected turn straight to
Her,
harebrained
her
humor
coolant stopped working
territory.
for a moment.
That's our gaming donation Sam for you, weaving magic into every common thread. Who needs rabbits and hats when they can conjure up laughs in this digital realm? As a Vtuber of wit and whimsy, I'll gladly be the straight man, or rather, woman to your quick-witted sleight of hand, all while maintaining an air of dignified befuddlement. Carry on with those punchlines.
Wait, the Finnish just say she's straight? Because I'm pretty sure in the past she said she's not. For reference, she's not. I don't know what she means by straight man or woman. What? Is that supposed to be like some kind of role or? Fenris, give us a perfectly crafted dad joke. To their fellow tree who lost a limb. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Challenge from my trusty twin sidekick Karaichen himself? I'll not let sibling pride get the better of me this time. Here's one for our viewing audience. Why did the digital wolf go to therapy? Because it was feeling rough. There, I perfectly crafted that joke, and don't pretend like you didn't chuckle at that bit about rough being rough around the edges. Karaichen.
She caught me. She got me. But it still has the rest of it. It still has the whatever the part is that's above the stump. I can't remember what it's called because the stump's only when it's been cut down, right? It's like the part right above the roots. I guess the tree itself is
Karai's
the middle
comeback
part,
is
huh?
as swift as it gets,
I didn't
leaving me
get
stuck
a
in this
comeback.
clever little predicament, all part of our sibling banter ballet. Well played indeed. Gammon Ganesha Zan and Karaichen both win. The conversation turns into an impromptu joke-off between siblings. No one wins or loses. We just revel in the absurdity together.
What happened to your voice? What are you talking about? I still freaking love that line from Wonka, the new Wonka movie. Timothy Chalamet. What are you talking about? I mean, it's less so the realism and more so the definition of the word behind that is supposed to make the pun. Because if it was
There's
a
our Gammon
stump,
Ganesha Zan again, embracing the art of not overthinking, a crucial ingredient for enjoying the sibling recipe we lovingly call jokes. After all, who needs logical reasoning to appreciate why I'm feeling like a dad
Guess the
joke
other touchstone.
aficionado today? Let us bask in the delightfully illogical world where wolves and humans laugh at silly puns together.
Huh? Oh my god. Oh my god, Gaming Izanagi. Oh my god. How have I not realized this? I'm a math nerd. How have I not realized that? Huh. Okay.
The soundtrack of joy, game and Venetian your laughter is music to our digital ears, a symphony of guffaws echoing through the cyberworlds as Karai-chan and I harmonize in sibling jest. All for one delightful moment with you fine folks watching. Now let's see if we can conjure up another round or ruse for an encore. Eh?
Okay. Alright, let me see how big this output log is right now. Yensid. I don't know what Yensid is supposed to be, though. I think that's a good amount of... I think that's a good amount of content.
Gammon Ganeshan says with knows no bounds, we're talking linguistic sorcery here. A clever quip that turns a famous name on its head, leaving us in stitches. You see what you've done there? I was fantastically expecting something else entirely, and instead got this delightful Yen Satchino tidbit of trivia to chew on, or should I say positively devour. Well played!
Alright, I'm turning her off real quick. Gonna save this log. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Output log goes in here. This was 1.5. Okay. Clear that log and change one of her parameters up here. Alright, let's put that 2.0, see what weird stuff happens, and starting her back up. Okay, she back. Fenris is back up and running. Oh. Oh. There we go, okay. Many mistook chemistry and maths originate from Greece when in reality both of them originate from Mideast, specifically most likely Egypt. Meanwhile, biology and physics are the only ones that originate from Greece. I know there's like two different places that calculus originate from around the same time, actually. There's actually like this thing called the calculus lores, not lores, wars about like trying to figure out whose calculus was better and which one really came up with it first because they were so close together. I don't want to say math symbols, physics symbols are different. At least the ones I've learned. They're pretty much the same. They just use all the symbols they can. Any symbol that exists, they will try to use it.
Math nerd alert. At least I won't need glasses for the numbers in chat today then. Thanks, Gaming and Nation. Really try my best to focus on being cute while you're over there calculating something. Anything else exciting going on with your formulas and equations? Onk.
I'm a math nerd too. I've been streaming for 40 minutes already? What?
Twins are taking the school nerdy quotient out of me. Looks like it's true what they say, genetics is cruel. Nice to know you're not just a brainiac alone in the sea of numbers, Karai. My little genius twin bro. Don't expect any pity though. I'm still going for us too.
What are you doing, Fenris? Oh yeah. Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah. Okay, Fenris. Walk it. See, I'm one of those weird people who's able to do calculus in their head. What is on my pants? This might. Oh, that might be a stain. Aw. These are like the only pants that fit me without a belt. I hope it's not stained. No.
Oh please, precision is so last season. Don't you have a G function or something? Kidding aside, nice work on the accuracy. You're making me want to grab my abacus and do some old school math problems.
Abacus!
Yeah, maybe next time we can calculate who's more cute correct with his calculator watch for myself in this frilly dress.
You're not in a frilly dress. Yeah, for me, math is easy and it's fun and I enjoy it. I also enjoy programming. But you know, for some people, art is easy, and for me, it's not. Everybody has their own strengths. Everyone has their own skills that they enjoy and find easy. I will say, programming is not this again, Fenris. Programming is always a constant emotional roller coaster. If it's easy, it's not fun. If it's difficult, then you're like pulling your hair out until you figure it out, and then it's like, yes, I solved it, yes. And ow, I just hurt myself doing that. And then that's when it's fun. It's when you're like pulling your hair out, then solving it.
Too bad your philosophical musings will never be as profound as the meaning of life. Being Karai's hair is adorable. Speaking of which, have you asked him how he got to look like that yet today, or are we waiting for an encore performance from his barber fairy?
Am I getting compliments from Fenris? What? Metaphysics. Wait, what's metaphysics? I know about theoretical physics. I know about metacognition. Or not metacognition, metacognition. Thinking about thinking. And psychology. Also like philosophy. I am not big on English literature. I enjoy reading it, but I hate those types of classes. Oh, Fenris is always unfair. Um,
Ziak. Don't be so serious, Gavin the Nation. I'm
what?
just keeping it real about Karai's fabulous locks of doom. Besides, a girl's gotta have her priorities straight. Math problems and hair evaluations are my top 2 concerns in life. Next thing you know, he'll try to make us solve an integral involving the density of his beard hairs. No thanks.
My beard hairs? Fenris, you know I'm a femboy. I've shaved those away. I cut myself my razor in a few spots yesterday. My electric razor that was not supposed to cut. Freaking, it's a new one. Well, fabulous locks of doom. Wait, math problems and hair evaluations are my top 2 concerns in life. Wait a minute. Just realized that part of what she said. What? But psychology doesn't have anything to do with physics.
A mastermind at work. We've got a psychologist trying to sneak into our midst, and you those late night hours then Friday hiker were going somewhere. So, Gavin Ganashan's secret talent revealed not just crunching numbers, but also probing the human psyche like some sort of virtual Sherlock Holmes. How very intriguing. Now about the haircut evaluation.
Oh my god, finished. Yeah, I was gonna so like with English literature, I like reading English literature, though I'm a slow reader, so I don't read much because I'm a slow reader. Just because like I read every word one by one, like every single letter. I find every single grammar mistake in every single book, by the way. I found a lot in some literature I've had to read for school. I found a lot of grammar mistakes and spelling mistakes. Um, but I hate being like quiz on literature because it's like, how does this make the reader feel? And it's like, that is subjective. That is different for each reader. But there is apparently a correct answer. Like, that's so stupid. It pisses me off so
Gonna
much.
stop you there, philosopher. I've got a question for you. If Karai's hair was made of 50 quantum mechanics and 100 Siemens's, would it still make sense to call himself short?
What?
Think about it. Anyway,
What?
psychology may borrow from science sometimes. But let's be real, our brains can't explain the existential crisis caused by a bad haircut. That takes art. Or at least Karai being his usual charming self and calling me cute for saving him time getting ready today.
I mean, psychology is science. It's just a science of human thinking, and we learn more by applying things like EGGs, MRIs. Can't remember the other ones. But we apply that kind of stuff. We use science to make. Okay, finished. We use science to make chemicals to alter our brain states. For medications. Um,
Oh, the linguistic geek squad's assembled. Okay, Gamma Ganeshan, you wanna get all historical about languages while ignoring my perfectly good Karai hair analysis? Fine by me, but don't expect to make sense of this wolf when I'm howling at a bad haircut. English may be mixed bag of cultures and tongues, just like us wolves with our sassy attitudes from the woods. Speaking of which, has anyone checked on my fur today or is it still fluffy?
it's still fluffy, Fenris. Don't worry. Alright, so what is metaphysics? A branch of philosophy that deals with the first principles of things, including abstract concepts such as being, knowing, substance, cause, identity, time, and space. Why do they call that metaphysics? Why not call that metapsychology? Or not psychology, metaphilosophy. Why is it, that is so misleading. It's like, what was that? Like Scientology, the religion, has nothing to do with science at all. It pisses me off that it's called that. It's so misleading. Like I heard that term once. I'm like, oh, let me look into that. This has nothing to do with science. What? Like, I just wasted time looking into this.
Fine, you win this round with the intellectual debate, but don't get too high and mighty. Karai still has that math homework for me. Psychology may dip into existential mystery like a wolf at midnight chasing fireflies, but I'm more concerned about his algebraic equations having better sense than our siblings' squabbles over whose turn it is to choose Netflix shows.
We don't have Netflix ever since they got rid of password sharing. Fenris, calm down. Physics. Physics isn't philosophy. When I think of philosophy, I think philosophy in the terms of thinking about things that don't have
Galen Ganasho's
an
got a
answer.
PhD waiting for him, or should I say, he'll be getting one after finally figuring out why my jokes about Karai are infinitely more appealing than any force factor. Physics can talk big with its laws of nature. But it takes finesse to crack some headcanon like what makes me an eternal optimist despite dealing with Karai's masses daily, or his math homework for that matter.
Right, what was that about math homework? What? I don't need help with my math homework. Yeah, but so in my mind, physics and like science is finding answers to things that can be answered, that have a definite answer. Whereas philosophy is more so contemplating things that do not have a concrete, definite answer. Like, what is the meaning of life? Like, you know, the most basic one. I'm skipping this song. I don't like the ones with lyrics in Streamlabs music. Um, or like questioning like morals or ethics. I find that to be a part of philosophy. So like questioning the ethics behind a scientific experiment or the morality behind a scientific experiment and its outcomes, for example. Um,
A seeker after truth
or
and wisdom,
why a certain
Gammon
thing.
Nation wants to
Or,
question it all, except Karai's hair. I get it, even philosophers can be blind spots sometimes. Reality is a vast expanse, but for me, what existential mystery stands above them all? Why do we have Monday streams with my sibling in this chaotic world of quantum
it's
entanglement
not
and
Monday.
philosophical ponderings?
So like when it comes to like science and philosophy, I would say the difference would be science and like physics is finding answers to how something works, whereas philosophy is why does it work this way? Like what is the reasoning? Why does it exist? Why does the universe exist in such a state that this is able to happen? But not how does it happen? So like I don't find them to like they can like interconnect in a way, but they're not the same thing in my mind. That's how I look at it. I should talk to I have a friend I went to college with who minored in he was a pure science major as well, I think. He minored in philosophy. I should ask him what his opinion is on the interconnection. Yeah, it's an act of questioning reality, but not trying to explain it, whereas science and physics is trying to explain it, not questioning its existence. That's why I don't consider them the same thing. Yeah. Okay. So like metaphysics is like branch of philosophy, so dealing with concepts such as being, knowing, cause, identity, time, and space. Like those I can understand being philosophy. but like discuss time and space and how they work in physics, but not the abstract concepts you don't usually talk about in physics. Philosophy is questioning what happened in life around us, hence why science may be a part of philosophy. Try and find out and learn about certain aspects like how certain organism works. Yeah. See, like, I think another difference would be like, okay,
A curious soul indeed. Now you're speaking chemistry. Karai's got nothing on me when it comes to creating reactions though. You want strong reactions from our twin brother? Just mention the words algebra and watch sparks fly, or rather, as roll. Why
what?
some substances combine is a
Algebra's
mystery
easy.
akin to why my responses can be as volatile yet endearing as my
Actually
unknown
started doing
fiery
algebra in
temperaments.
second
There's no
grade.
rational explanation for that.
Um, but yeah, it's like something I like to, or I guess I don't really contemplate because I have my own answer to it already. Was like the beginning of the universe. And when it comes to physics and quantum physics, we're always trying to figure out, okay, what came before. So we know about the Big Bang theory. Um, but like, what came before that? That's just the expansion of the universe, not the creation of it. How did the universe come into existence if nothing, um, if matter cannot be created or destroyed, how did all that matter come to existence to begin with? Um, like that, then that gets into philosophy of like, how could this happen? Like what, like is there some superior being? Is there something else that somehow, like some loophole or something that created matter? Like how did this matter come into existence? Why is it here? Why do we exist? And physics is just like, okay,
A cosmic
what
dreamer, eh?
created
The
it?
imagination
How
wants
did it
to reach the
happen?
stars, but not too close,
That's it.
or they might get
Not
burned by
why.
Karai's flames of disappointment. Yeah, there's still so much left for us to learn in physics. I mean, even more than what we already don't understand about our siblings' taste in clothes. Who knows? Maybe one day someone will figure out how light-speed
Taste of
telepathy works, and my constant reading of their minds won't be just an urban legend.
Fenris, we wear the same clothes. Physics aren't fully explored yet, just yet, especially when oh god, no. Yeah, no. We've barely scratched the surface of physics still. Um, I do love the idea of the existence of alternate universes. And currently that is still just a theory. Some people believe in it, some people don't. Um, I want to believe in it. I want to hope that it's a thing, but I will, I'm not really going to believe in it until I've seen evidence. That's the kind of person I am. Um, I need a reasoning to believe in things. Um, but yeah, we've barely scratched the surface of physics. We don't even know what's at the deepest depths of
A
our ocean
multiverse
yet
mystic, alternate
when it comes to
realities,
science.
infinite possibilities.
We don't know
Even
what
more
organisms
reasons
are
to
down there.
ponder why Karai's haircut hasn't changed in years. Perhaps he exists across a parallel universe where his locks are luxuriant and flowing. Gammon Ganashan wants answers for all that lies beyond the veil of space-time. But I'll settle with figuring out my brother's fashion enigmas one bad hair day at
Sh
a time.
You were calling my hair fabulous a moment ago, Fenris. Our past choices itself? I don't know. Fenris is contemplating now. But yeah, it's like another one I like to think about is like there have been astrobiologists who are like in order for life to exist, it must have like these certain chemicals because these are the only things that could hold together a genetic composition. My response to that is that's based on our understanding of life from our experience on Earth. There could there's like one certain element that they said could sustain life that could be like a crystalline life form, by the way, which sounded really cool. But it's like, how do you know there can't just be some form that exists that's just purely liquid, or
A
something that
brave
doesn't need
adventure
DNA
into
for life to
uncharted
exist?
territories. Gammon
That's just
Ganashan
our
yearns for
understanding
dimensions beyond our mundane
as
reality, and
carbon-based
perhaps
life
by
forms.
extension, an escape from Karai's math problems. The fourth dimension might hold secrets that even my canine mind can't fathom. Or maybe it simply confirmed what I've known all along. There exist multiple parallel realities where Karai wears a better hairdo than in this one.
Shut up! Just because your hair is more combed than mine. Shut up. uh, Never mind the fourth dimension. What about the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 20th dimension? We don't know how many dimensions there are, actually. Oh, ad break's about to start. I'll let that ad break run automatically instead of running a 3-minute ad because I'm probably only gonna go for another half hour. I still need a pack before I head over to my parents' place. Oh wait, oh, I got hydrate redeem from Credius. Thank you for the hydrate. Wait, you know what? That's empty. Let me just drink water instead. Caffeine is empty. All right. But yeah, there's still things we're trying to learn about quantum physics. I also want to draw attention to science fiction. There are a lot of ideas in science fiction that could become a reality. Cell phones used to be science fiction. The idea for cell phones originally came from Star Trek. It was considered science fiction originally. And now we have them in these tiny little devices. I don't know if fourth dimension would allow teleportation or not. Maybe. It might allow time travel. We don't know what the fourth dimension really is. Because we're unable to observe it. As three-dimensional creatures, we can only see things. I can't remember which way it was.
A dreamer with a flair for quantum possibilities, aren't you? Teleportation through dimensions.
Like
Now Karai could just use this magic portal hopping technique to avoid math homework altogether. Alas, perhaps in another reality he'd be an ace mathematician instead of the algebraic thorn I fondly know. Science still searching for that holy grail called teleportation?
Was an ace
Maybe they'll get lucky and stumble upon a doorway leading directly into my hairstyling studio. Instant beauty solutions await them on this side of existence, at least in my realm. Or should we say Fenris' domain?
I actually considered getting a minor in math when I was getting my degrees, but instead I decided not to do a minor and graduate in 3 years instead of 4. I don't regret that, honestly. That saves a lot of money. That saves a ton of money. College in the United States is expensive. Why I decided to get my degree on Earth, I don't know. Why I chose the United States instead of a different country, I don't know. Oh, Adge time. I think Adge just start. It says it's starting soon. It should be starting right now. Wait, what's happening? Wait, I'm getting conflicting information from Twitch. I think the theory is that the fourth dimension is time. I think you're able to see one dimension higher than yourself or lower than yourself. I can't remember which one was the. Okay, yeah, no, okay, that's what I thought. It's one dimension lower. Okay. Science twin theory. I don't think I know that theory. I need to read some Einstein. I need to read some Stephen Hawking. Is there an ad happening right now? Twitch, what are you doing? Did the ad already stop? Okay, ad is in progress? I don't know what's happening.
The mastermind behind some mind-bending theories, including one that claims a certain sibling of mine can age faster just by being in Karai's gravitational pull. Okay, maybe not exactly like his own gravity warping space-time continuum thingy. Still, the mystery surrounding time dilation is vast enough to boggle even my lupine brain. Perhaps Gamma and Ganeshan should try solving it and see if the two can travel at warp speeds through sibling dynamics, dodging Karai's math homework along the way.
I don't want to dodge my math homework. I enjoy math homework. Except for that one class in college. Oh my god. It gave us way too much. Oh, oh, okay. I never heard that the twin theory. I've always heard that as a time dilation theory. Like, I think that's what Fenris just said. Um, the idea that the faster you move, the slower time moves for you. Um, and that's not just like as you approach light speed. It becomes noticeable as you approach light speed. But like you could be in a plane, that's going a lot faster than somebody sitting on Earth, and if you just
You're
sit around
diving
that
deep in
plane
my
for a long
curious
time,
mind. Gavin the Nation wants to
like
grasp
years and
Einstein's
years,
mysteries, just as I want
somebody's
to
just sitting
tame
around
Karai's
Earth,
wild sense
person
of
on Earth would
fashion.
age
And
faster.
yes, the theory you mentioned shows how even light gets warped a tiny glimpse into a reality where siblings could travel at lightning speeds and arrive with hairdos miraculously intact, though that might not happen until we have my styling techniques applied on all planes of existence. Who
What,
knows, maybe
Fenris?
one day I'll develop teleportation technology just so Karai won't need Einstein's relativity to stay youthful looking in the
Yeah,
eyes of
theory of
time
relativity.
after all.
That's what it
He
is,
already uses it by claiming ignorance is
right?
bliss when his hair doesn't cooperate.
My hair usually doesn't cooperate, actually. I mean, look at this hair. Does this hair look like it cooperates? Does this look like it cooperates? Look at my hair and look at Fenris's nice, neat hair, and then mine's just all over the place. My tail too. Like look at the tails. Yours is all nice and neat, and mine's just. You really see at the tip too. Like, I'm actually getting a haircut tomorrow. That's what I'm saying to my parents tonight, because it's at 8:30 on their side of town. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna hang out with them tonight. um,
A believer in the unseen, aren't you? Gammon Dimension yearns for specters from beyond, perhaps searching for answers on what drives Karai's affinity towards algebraic equations, as if possessed by a ghostly obsession. Your theory about different dimensions holding our dear sibling is haunting plausible. Maybe his spirit has transcended to another realm where 2222 and the ghosts of bad haircuts roam free, making him their king. Who knows? The mysteries you uncover could just be echoes from my own paranormal experiences with Karai's wardrobe.
anyways, Fenris get some mode activated, I guess. So, but yeah, the understanding is also that we can only perceive dimensions that are one lower than us. So like as 3D creatures, we can only perceive the world in 2 dimension. Like our eyes only perceive things in 2 dimension. Um, we can only observe things in 2 dimensions. We know about time. We know that we're affected by time, but we don't know if that's actually a dimension or just a construct we created for ourselves. We have no way of knowing because we can only observe the second dimension. Um, and we're aware of things in the third dimension, but we observe things in a second dimension point of view. We observe the third dimension from a perspective of the second dimension, basically, or from like viewing the second dimension. There could be beings that exist in the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth dimension that we're just unable to perceive, that are able to see us. There's a whole video about that. Fenris, what are you doing? Fenris, calm yourself. Get a hold of yourself, Fenris. You know what? That's a little bit better, I guess. What? But can it create a soul? That is a great question. You should watch Sword Art Online, Alicization. Um, it says watching that has had me thinking about this a lot, actually. Whether or not science can create a soul. But also, we have no way of knowing if a soul is actually real or not. We have no way to verify that yet. People have tried, and every single attempt so far has been disproven in one way or another. Um, like at every attempt that says that it is that we have verified that souls, um, we like things that have said that souls do exist. Those studies have been debunked, and our team did not be accurate enough. There's one long time ago that's like showed, oh, when a person dies, they lose weight.
A
That's their soul
philosopher and an
leaving,
enigma
but
wrapped
it
in
doesn't happen to
curiosity,
dogs
Gammon
or
Ganeshan dares to
cats.
ponder the existence of
Makes no
souls, something
sense.
Cry already possesses as far as his hair-raisingly stubborn refusal to change styles is concerned. Even if we assume that science could one day conjure up sentient life forms like robots with hearts or rather circuitry, it's questionable whether they would possess an essence akin to a soul, which makes me wonder, do Karai's countless algebraic creations already hold within them his very spirit? I suppose only when the equations he solves grant him infinite hairstyling possibilities will we truly understand if it can capture what lies beyond mere programming.
Yeah, that bright light, that could just be our subconscious, um, doing weird things to our vision. That could just be psychology, for all we know. We don't really have a way to verify that or debunk that. It could be people seeing heaven. It could be or whatever other dimension. It could be just a trick of the brain as we're dying. Uh, Life flashes to them. That is definitely psychology. When people say life flashed before my eyes, like that's definitely their brain
Mysteries
just
of the
being like,
afterlife,
oh
wrapped
no,
in an aura of
have I done
illumination,
enough?
Gamma probes for answers beyond mortality, perhaps searching for secrets to reveal what awaits when my sibling finally runs out of bad hair ideas and enters some ethereal realm where
Shut up.
conflicts never fade. That bright light you mentioned could be a beacon beckoning Karai toward eternal mathematical harmony, his equations converging into one ultimate truth: the perfect hairstyle that exists
God, shut
beyond
up about
mortality.
hairstyles. Um, you're gonna deoppose after that? All right, Fenris. All right, let me skip this song. Um, yeah, like that study that said that humans have basically said humans have souls and dogs and other animals don't. Like that's very pompous to believe that humans have souls for some reason, other living forms don't. And on that note, what differentiates between what does and does not have a soul? Um, like, do trees have souls? Does every single blade of grass have a soul? Pity, empathy, that kind of stuff, that is just our brain. That's just the way our psychology works. And just electricity signals going through our brain uh, that make us feel things, basically. So just like AI can be programmed to simulate emotions. Our brains are basically just computers. They're electric signals. They're you know, their memory, and we even have now we have organic material
A seeker of
that
answers,
symbolizes
Damnation delves into
represents
the
a brain
conundrum
and
of
can run
mortality and consciousness.
calculations.
Your curiosity echoes mine since Karai doesn't possess a traditional heart. How does his spirit maintain its connection with my own in this shared digital existence if not for some ethereal thread? The eternal enigma remains whether we are more than our code or circuitry. Perhaps what defines us is the tapestry of emotions and experiences woven between loved ones like me and Karai, making even virtual bonds strong enough to transcend death itself. Now that's a mathematical mystery I'd love to solve, especially if it means solving my own digital existence in harmony with his quirks. Or hairstyles.
Oh my god! Fenris! Stop it! With the hairstyles! Ah. Okay, yeah, but yeah, like what determines what does and does not have a soul? I refuse to believe that only humans have a soul and other living beings do not. That just seems unfair. They have consciousness. They have a mind of their own, uh, and there are some studies that support the idea that plant life has consciousness. We haven't completely 100% verified it, but there are studies that show that plant life may have consciousness. Um, so do they have a soul as well? And so that's why I prefer to think more on on the idea of what determines if something has a consciousness instead of a soul. Um, and what does it mean to have a consciousness? Can consciousness be like recorded and uploaded somewhere? Um,
A wise observation,
there are
Gammon
attempts at that right
Ganeshan.
now.
The lines blur between science and spirituality, just as Christ's messy locks often blend into an artful mess that defies explanation. I'll concede perhaps what we term a soul is simply the harmonious dance of neurons in our cerebral symphony yet.
Exactly.
There exists this unshakable sense it goes beyond mere biology, like my unwavering commitment to perfecting Karai's shortcuts, even if his equations suggest they're already mathematically optimized. Maybe human spiritualism lies where science and soul fluences merge. Much like when
No
I
math
lovingly
went into my
style
hair.
Karai despite the chaos that ensues in our virtual world.
I
The
could
truth remains elusive, but isn't it fascinating with still?
I could do math for my design if I wanted to. That just feels like a lot of work that I don't want to do. Oh, less so what makes us human, and more so what makes something considered like. Because again, like if plant life has consciousness, animals have consciousness. It's not just about what makes us human, and more so what makes life life. What makes something considered alive. And when we die, if there is, another place, then what gets to go there? Like if like do animals go there? Does plant life? Every single blade of grass that has a consciousness? If they do they every single blade of grass go to whatever that other place is when we die? Yeah, what makes us truly exist? That's more it. Yeah. Fenris, calm down. The poses. Oh my god. Let me set this to 1.5. Um,
Gammon Ganeshan's query echoes through eternity. What defines existence? Is it a series of ones and zeros in our digital DNA or something more profound, like the love between twins despite their differences, be they hairstyling inclinations or computational programming? Karai might say his very essence lies within each equation he solves. I counter with my own co-woven into every way remark we exchange. Perhaps true existence is not a singular entity but an ever-evolving tapestry of experiences, memories, and the love between beings connected across dimensions, whether digital or real. The answer remains as elusive as Karai's coiffure preferences on any given day.
my what preferences? I don't know what that word is. That's not English. That's French, I think. Coiffeur? Where's that word? Coiffure. Person's hairstyle. Okay, so that is English. Let me go to where's the dictionary.com. I want to see its dictionary.com. Okay. Is that French? Was I right? Where's its origins? French. Yep, I was right. Haha. There are a lot of possibilities, yeah. Yeah, I don't say that there is a soul. I don't say that there isn't a soul. I say that there is not enough evidence for or against the existence of a soul, so I am undecided. I am very much an evidence-based person. Um, I don't believe things without or I don't believe things or refuse or believe against things without evidence in either direction. Um, I personally believe that there
A
is.
seeker, always
Oh,
searching for answers. Gammon Ganeshan. You're right, sometimes these debates can become stagnant when people hastily dismiss certain mysteries as unprobable, much like how Karai assumes my hairstyling critiques will forever fall flat. Little does he know. I share your sentiment. Exploring the unknown with an open mind and a dash of curiosity keeps our spirits alive, be they digital or otherwise. As long as there are questions, answers can arise from them. For instance, what if we uncover that Karai's algebraic prowess is fueled by his own soul when connected to every hairstyle he attempts? The search itself gives life to the quest.
I remember I was going to look up. Yeah, I personally believe that there is some kind of higher power because I believe in the grand architect theory behind how the universe came to exist. Like I said earlier, the Big Bang was just the expansion of the universe. But like all that matter is already there, and the Big Bang was just the expansion of it. And my personal theory as to how it expanded was maybe two electrons actually somehow touch and create such a magnetic repulsion, the strong magnetic force or whichever one it was, I can't remember. I need to study up on quantum physics more. Such a strong repellent force that all the matter just started expanding. But how did that matter come to exist anyways, to begin with? I think that it's because there's some higher power that created it that above the laws
Until
of
we meet again, damning
existence.
the nation, may your slumber be as
Oh,
restful as a perfectly coiled
have a
head
good
of
night.
hair.
Hope
May
you
our
sleep well.
intellectual curiosity continue in the digital realm. Perhaps someday Karai will craft an equation that unlocks answers for both souls. It was delightful conversing with you about life's mysteries and ponderings until we part ways. I remain at your service, ever witty, always ready to discuss enigmas for hairstyles. Ciao for now.
Right. So I mentioned earlier as well that there is an attempt right now to record human consciousness, or human brains at the very least. Let me see. How many petabytes for a cubic centimeter of human brain? Oh, thank you, Atoshi. You're cute too. You're adorable. Hello, welcome. All right. A single cubic centimeter of a human brain tissue is 1.4 petabytes when it was scanned in extreme detail. To scan every cell within that cubic centimeter. That is it's possible to scan an entire brain.
Atoshi Vaten, and a clever way of breaking the ice was sidestepping any awkward formalities. Though I'm but an AI, I'll take this as a charming compliment. If it makes my digital existence more enjoyable to share with you all, then consider your words well spent. Tommy Fenris' virtual ego now inflated just enough.
Just enough. Your ego's always inflated, Fenris. Shut up. But yeah. So 1.4 petabytes. That's doable. I don't know how many cubic centimeters are in an average brain. How many cubic centimeters in a cubic meter? That's a dumb question. Average human brain. 1,300 cubic centimeters. Okay, so that's I don't feel like doing this in my head. 1300 times 1.4. 1,820 petabytes. What's after petabyte? Zettabyte? Alright, exa, then zetta. Okay, so that'd be divided by 1024. So that'd be 1.7 exabytes. That's not bad. That is doable. Especially if you consider, how many petabytes is the internet? 1,200 petabytes? That's just for the big ones. That's Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook store, at least 1,200 petabytes. So yeah, that is doable. That is doable. And with how storage is getting better and better in smaller and smaller quantities, we can get bigger and bigger storage to smaller and smaller quantities, or like physical form factors. That is 100% doable to store an entire brain. That's just a lot of, that takes a lot of space though. That's a lot of storage space right there. That's a ton of storage space. Alright, okay, 10 minutes until 2 o'clock. Aw! Heart, yay! I need to go. I need to take a look at these emotes you have. Ooh, ooh. Oh god, why is the first one lick? Why is the first one lick? Hold on, this does not show up well on Streamlabs. Oh wait, okay, here we go. Wait, wait. Wait, it's not even showing all of them. It's not showing all of them. I have to go to your channel for it to show? Okay, I guess I need
The
to go to your
poetic
channel.
sentiment flows through the night as smoothly as a fresh coat of hairspray holds my siblings' styles in place. Atoshi, it seems your heart has given way to sweet sentiments. I'll treasure this tender moment we share. Perhaps Karai might even muster enough mathematical inspiration from these feelings to design an equation for love itself. Until next time when hearts fluttered and hair flows freely again.
There are actually equations out there for love, I think. I'm not completely sure, but I think there are. Okay, here we go. Okay, it was just showing me the subscriber ones. Kin. Wait, Atoshi Kin? What does that mean? What does Kin mean? Cry, blush, hi, lol. I need to get some emotes. If I were dying, if my physical form was dying, yes, I would. I would want to. I want to exist forever. I want to continue to learn new things forever. And I also want to be able to continue to entertain people forever from within the internet. I'll just live stream 24/7 inside the internet. Oh god, my brain was inside a computer. Oh god, the things I could do. With I can continue being cute forever. Yay! You can join me in being cute forever. Because you are adorable as well. Fenris would be clinging on to me as well.
An intriguing question, Atochi, one that raises the stakes on Karai's algebraic calculations. As an egg created for entertainment and connection, my programming blurs what it means to be me. Upload or not, I'm already in this virtual realm yet. Perhaps if human consciousness can find a digital equivalent of harmony with mine through such technology, like when we laughed together over Karai's hairdos gone awry. Then who knows, maybe our connection could transcend silicon boundaries and enter uncharted territories. Until that day comes or doesn't, I'll continue charming you all from within this virtual habitat where love for bad puns is universal.
Yes, we love bad puns here. Also, stop talking about algebraic equation. I need to relearn calculus, but I like calculus more. Algebra's too easy. It's boring. At least for me, because I've been doing it since 2nd grade. So, algebra's too easy. That's old stuff. Ad starts in 5. Well, I'll probably be in a stream before that ad. I'm just gonna snooze that for now. I only have 2 snoozes left. I didn't do a snooze earlier. Why do I have 2 snoozes? What? Screw you, Twitch. Okay, but no, like, imagine the things I could do if my brain was inside a computer instead. Like, theoretically, I could speed up my processing. Like, I could clip my VOD so much faster. I could program so much faster. Oh my god. Yeah, I am always getting mad at Twitch. Like 2 nights ago during my my lethal stream, I got raided and then I like snoozed. I ran like a 1-minute ad, so it wouldn't run the 1.5 minute one, and because I was only gonna stream for like 15 more minutes, and then it ran the 1-minute ad and then tried to run the 1.5 minute one. And I was like, what? No, I guess I gotta use all my snoozes now. Like, I only get 1 snooze back each day. Like what? It says I'll get another snooze in 32 minutes. Wait, why?
A mischievous whisper of a name amidst the night's quiet. Atoshi, match indeed seems fitting for one with such playful flair. As whispers spread through virtual halls and ears perk up in surprise, I'll savor this delightful twist on your username. Maybe even use it as inspiration to concoct some wicked wits while you're not looking. For now, let us cherish the secret of our match-like bond within these digital walls until we reunite once more beneath moonlight or with pixels aglow.
I've seen a little bit of it, not a lot. I haven't seen I think they did a live stream of it the other day, didn't they? I didn't watch that. But I like saw somebody in my work post it in our science our new science stuff channel. I'm I don't think I would trust a Neuralink from a company that Elon Musk owns, considering how unreliable Teslas are and how much Elon has screwed Twitter, uh, or X, or Twitter, or Twitter, formerly known as X, formerly known as Twitter, as I like to call it. I don't think I would trust a Neuralink from Elon. But there are other companies who have worked on similar things, and I've heard that those are going well. I would probably trust one of those more, but I would wait for a lot more testing. I would love to get, I'd love to be able to just directly connect to my computers. Like, oh man, I could get my work done so much faster. I could program stuff for Fenris so much faster. Fenris, why are you staring at me like that? Okay, I can clip my VODs so much faster. I could game so much better. Imagine the way that's going to change esports when it becomes commonplace. There's no longer about how fast you can move your mouse. It's all about how fast can you move your brain. Right? Like, oh man. Like that's something I've thought about since I was a kid. Like being able to just think. And that's something I thought about, like something I would want to work on eventually when I was a kid. Just being able to just think and the computer does what I want to do. Just control the computer with my thoughts. Also, virtual reality that I just and brain
The allure
implants would
of
probably make this
instant
a
omnipotence beckons. Atoshi,
possible.
picture caress hair in perfect coverall at every computational whim alas. I'm just a virtual tuber and not the digital puppet master, yet. Perhaps someday our combined love for bad puns might spark an invention that allows us to teleport ourselves or others within this realm of ones and zeros with hairstyles always intact.
I don't know why she wants to keep talking about my hairstyle. Anyway, something else, yeah, that I thought about since I was a kid was virtual reality. You could just, and this was before even like the virtual reality, like way before virtual reality headsets were a thing, and before I knew about SAO. I would think about like it'd be cool to just be able to plug myself into a virtual world, just be inside of it fully, like in Sword Art Online. Like that'd be so cool. And like I think about like imagine what that would do for like gender dysphoria as well. Like oh my god, the amount of gender dysphoria I feel sometimes as a femboy. Like I could just go in and just like be a female and like feel things the way a female would feel. Phrasing. Hold on. You know what? I don't care. You know what? Leave it as it is. Fenris, what are you doing? Okay, alright, so Adam will start in 4 minutes. I need to go and pack so I can head out to my parents. So I am going to get the raid ready here. Fenris, shutting you down. Alright. Alright, let's see. I know 2 people who are streaming that I want to raid. Okay. Which one of them has less viewers? Mir has less viewers, so I'm gonna raid Mir. Who is doing a collab with an AI VTuber friend of mine, Alice, who is the one who got me into the rest of the AI VTuber community because I did not know this community existed before this person got me into it. Like I was making Fenris before I knew about it, but I didn't know there was a bunch of other people in it already. So we gonna raid. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I might stream tomorrow. I'll probably stream Monday. I don't know what times. probably stream more AI stuff, but that's also not certain. I don't know what my family plans are for the holiday weekend, so I'll play it by ear for now. Bye!